Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today it's time for a little early morning viewing of Lower Decks. It's early morning for me. So today we're doing Lower Decks Season 1, Episode 3, and I can't wait for this one, Temporal Edict. Time shenanigans certainly sounds like time shenanigans, everybody. We've seen time shenanigans in Star Trek before, but I haven't seen Star Trek shenanigans in Lower Decks before. And that, my friends, is a trope. And that, my friends, is something that I am sure is going to be manipulated for our benefit. I cannot wait. Let's get into it, everybody. If you would, do me a kindness, smash that like button, hit that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications for whenever we go live here on YouTube for any of our Star Trek related or sci-fi content. And if you would like a little bit more, or maybe get things early, or, you just can't wait, then check out the link down below in Patreon. There I upload things early, and you also get Patreon exclusives, as well as full-length watch-alongs and reactions. But my friends, it is time for two things. It is time for some coffee, and it's time to go back to the Cerritos and see exactly what our friends Mariner, Boimler, Rutherford, and Tendi are doing with time. I cannot wait. Now, everyone, there's only one thing left to do, and that is engage maximum warp reaction. And away we go. The Cerritos. Fiddle playing. What? Yay.
That was titled Essence. I wrote it about my mom. So
Oh, for God's sakes.
Wrap it up, nerd. Right, I don't know what this is called, and I don't care. 2, 3, 4. That's kinda wow.
What is the meaning of this intense bass? Are you mocking me?
I don't hear it on our side. It must be your equipment.
Engineer Kanach, today you die!
Okay, whatever that was. Ladies and gentlemen, Requiem for a hug.
What is up with Boimler?
Oh God, oh no, I'm so sorry.
I'm trying to get all the names of all of the supporting characters in, and I'm pretty sure that's Shax, the Bajoran security officer. My friends on YouTube helped me with that early. And then we got a little bit more of him in Episode 2, Envoys, when Rutherford was trying to switch jobs to be with Tendi for the supernova. Unreal stuff. So far, I am absolutely loving this crew. The characters are so well developed, and so they're just immediately likable, which is fascinating. Fascinating they could get something done so quickly. But not fascinating when you think about how charismatic Jack Quaid and Tawny Newsome were on Strange New Worlds. I mean, it definitely translates over into their voice acting. I mean, easily does that. I'm just so impressed with Tawny's ability to rattle off these improv facts, and probably be right more often than she is wrong. I'm positive. Ransom.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm sorry, Captain Freeman, but we're moving the peace negotiations to Vulcan. Nobody wants to go to Cardassia Prime. The Cardassians are creeping everyone out.
I don't think it was a slight on the Cerritos.
Yeah, right. Nobody respects us because we don't demand their respect. This ship is a joke.
Well, then we're the funniest joke in all of Starfleet.
Shut up, Jack. I'm sick of it. We have to do something to prove that this crew isn't a bunch of slackers.
Well, that's impossible. Well, we talked about that. I shouldn't say that because this crew is very good at their jobs.
Okay, computer, margaritas, frozen, salt.
Wait, don't we have to report that we're done so we can get a new task?
Don't sweat it, baby girl. Like many things, commanders have no idea how long it takes to balance a phase variance.
You never admit the actual amount of time it takes to finish a job. If you did, your days would be packed.
It's the Scotty principle.
Then you're a hero when it's done early.
It's just a little buffer time. No biggie.
And you're okay with
Buffer
it?
time.
No.
So are those margaritas, like, what do they call it, synthol? Captain Freeman,
No one do any
upset.
work around here?
Jeez, there goes buffer time.
What was that, Ensign?
Oh no, buffer time.
Bridge.
Captain.
Anything to report, Ensign?
Keeping busy. I inventoried Cargo Bay 4, assisted with the baryon sweep of the warp nacelle, skipped buffer time, and went straight to work on holding...
Turbo lift halt.
Buffer time.
What's up with you? You're looking more, like, weaselly than usual.
Oh boy.
Effective immediately, the lower deck scheduling deceit will no longer be tolerated. What scheduling deceit?
Are we being timed?
Failure to meet quotas will not be tolerated. This is bad. This is.
We don't need buffer time. We're Starfleet. We're the best of the best, and we can still get everything done.
Mariner's gonna be like, you did it. 1 week later. Oh my god.
It's Tendi! You were supposed to be in sickbay 20 minutes ago!
Oh my word.
I've completed all of today's assignments ahead of schedule.
So Boimler's just being Boimler.
Ooh, somebody's got to purge the calibration matrix. I call dibs! And a puff, and an urge, and a puff, and an urge. Ooh, I love purge.
Jack Quaid.
An away mission is only routine until it isn't. Horned gorillas, censured tar, spores that make you hook up with your best friend's sister.
I'm not sure about that spore thing there, Ransom.
Spores, etc. That weird story you told us about your best friend's sister.
You're lucky your phaser accuracy is so high, or I'd never let you beam off this ship.
Mariner's phaser accuracy. We've seen it, but that's confirmation.
When we land, we must display the honor crystal they gave to the first contact team to show that we come in peace.
I think have we seen that Bolian before? Crystals. Same shuttle, Yosemite, that they used with the Klingon.
We'll go when I give the order.
Let's go.
Let's roll.
I think Ransom is what Riker would have been if he hadn't been put in check a couple times.
The honor crystal.
He's got wood!
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound peaceful.
Where's the crystal, Vendome?
Sir, I loaded the wrong case. This is a fertility totem meant for Mavok Prime. I was rushing to finish my task.
You dare insult us with this
With
preferred
wood.
wooden sex charm
Sex
of our
charm.
sworn
It's an act of war! Starfleet Scout!
Oh my god! Oh, this is going well. Dear God.
I'm gonna die.
We live on a spaceship. Nobody is dying from a spear wound.
Mariner is the best.
What this calls for is some classic Jack Ransom peace brokering.
Are you out of your mind?
Watch and learn. This is gonna be awesome. Attention, Galrakians! I'm Commander.
All right, that was awesome. Circled by spears. This is a classic. What am I, Kirk? Is this the 2260s? All right.
Oh my God, do I love Mariner. By the way, I forgot to mention and saw it in editing. When she came in and helped Boimler in episode 2 in the bar fight thing, and she screamed out, Kirk hands. Unreal.
Impulse manifold needs to be degaussed again.
Degaussed? The fuck does degaussed mean?
Captain, the sensors have picked up Galrakian ships approaching up the starboard bow.
Oh boy.
Captain, they're locking phasers.
Was that the officer that Rutherford had the date with in the first episode?
Red alert!
Repel all intruders. I don't want to hear any complaining. I only want to hear repelling of intruders and people getting their work done.
I do think that their orbiting platforms are cool with.
Hey guys, is this what you wanted to do with your life? Just capture people? Is that what you dreamt of when you were a little whatever you are? Are you fulfilled by that?
Yes.
Wow. All right.
Wow.
Permission to speak freely?
You always speak freely. Nobody can stop you from speaking freely.
All right, you know what you've got going on? You have broad shoulders and shiny hair, and you talk a good game, but when it comes to actually doing the job, you don't have it. I'm calling bullshit on your whole thing here, sir.
I love it.
We are all...
Silence, Starfleet. You are being held responsible for the lives of the Federation. Your trial will be by combat.
Yes, now we're talking, and by talking, of course, I mean fighting.
One of you must face our greatest champion, Vindor.
Name is Vindor. Ghostbusters 2, which is Vigo, but.
If you win, we let you go. If you lose, you'll be dead. And your away team will be crushed by the adjudication geode.
The adjudication geode? Oh shit, I am writing that down.
Here is your battle blade.
Oh my God.
If you can't decide, we...
I'll do it! Give it to me!
Yo,
Give
I
it.
touched
Come
it first.
on.
Tell
No,
him.
mine.
So is Ransom actually a good fighter? Does Ransom have any, other than the shiny hair, does Ransom have broad shoulders and shiny hair? I am blaming you for all of this, Boimler.
Bark-hugging root smoochers? What the heck got these guys so wound up?
Bark-hugging root smoochers.
Human, we have you surrounded.
Yeah, but I have a phaser. This is all wrong. You're the captain.
I need us working harder and faster and stricter.
Trial by combat is my responsibility. I'm ranking officer. I'll be fighting Vindor. End of story.
Rank means nothing right now.
Right.
I do get off on breaking protocol. I'm good at exploring strange new worlds, solving space mysteries, and kicking asses.
Damn right she is.
See this bad boy? Tentacle guy. Bunch of arms. Stabbed me with a barnacle blade. Check it out. Magus 3, Nanibia Prime, Scottsdale.
Scottsdale.
What do you got? Let me see your scars.
You know I don't have any.
Because you play it safe. You said it. That's our team under that geode. Let me do what I'm good at. Let me save them. Sometimes you have to do what's wrong to survive.
You're right.
Oh, what the? Oh, God! Oh, stab me in the foot with a battle blade!
I'd rather die than let you put your life on the line.
Is he like legit?
And nobody crushes my team. Let's do this!
Well, he just broke out of the door. Come on, Ransom, just wipe his ass. I mean, just what?
Come on, big guy. I only need my hands for this one.
Ransom actually doing it? Double fist punch. He reloaded. He reloaded.
Get it together, Mariner. Get it together. You are not into this. Come on.
Oh my God, he reloaded. He did the reload for Mission Impossible. Mr. Cavill, thank you very much for the reload. It's one of my favorite moves ever in movies.
Tightest ship, then why is it falling apart?
Because not everyone is a Boimler. This crew has their limits. They're only human. Well, and Vulcan. And Orion. There's that Benzite guy in Tactical.
Benzite guy in Tactical.
You're a great captain. Let them be a great crew.
You're right. I
There you
am
go,
a great
Boimler.
captain.
Pad the stats of the ego and then
You are Starfleet. Do what you have to do to take back this ship.
like phasers. Here I thought it was going to be a time travel episode. The Temporal Edict, thought for sure. Nope, wrong.
So ethical.
No, Mariner, no. Not this asshole.
Stop, I submit.
You only said Vindor.
It's so the other guys think I'm strong and dumb, but I'm not. I love to read.
Oh, Vindor.
You're all free. Everybody's free.
Everybody's free.
Oh, I see how it is. You're gonna stab me, but then you don't stab Vindor. What are your priorities, Ransom? Whoa!
Oh no. Dear God. I forgot the doctor's name. Good job, Boimler. I love this show. This show is amazing.
Sorry about the whole invading your ship thing, you know. Very uncrystal-like of us. Don't worry about it. I'd rather be here with you than with those freaks on Maverick Prime. Wood-worshipping freaks, right?
Why did they send Shax down?
Want me to clean up those disgusting scars?
No way. No, these are my trophies.
Congratulations, you look like a f***ing scratching post.
This is the best.
What report?
For stabbing you with a battle blade, that's a guaranteed court-martial.
I am not filing a report, actually.
But I thought you hated me.
You talk about yourself a little too much, but stabbing me, breaking protocol, that was actually pretty cool. Sometimes I forget what Starfleet's all about. And today, you reminded me.
Mariner, no.
Take her
Mariner,
away, boys.
no.
Wait, what? Why?
Because you ignored me when I ordered you to roll down your sleeves.
You're an idiot.
Good,
Just earned an
good.
extra day in the brig.
Joke's on you, man. I love the brig. I'm going to my favorite place. Dance in your blood.
Okay.
What a dance in your blood. No.
Oh, well, hey, how about we add a little thing about how important it is to blindly follow rules if my name is going to be associated with
No, the Boimler effect is literally the opposite of that.
And is it in ink? Is it already in the system? Is it... Wow.
Oh, it's on a plaque. It's etched on a plaque, Boimler.
Don't worry about it, man. They're always making up new rules no one ever remembers. I'm sure this one will fade too.
I knew it.
Which is why the Boimler effect is something we will never forget.
This show, I love it. Oh my God, I'm watching another one. Everybody, just spoiler alert. When I'm recording these, there is going to be another watch and maybe one after that. I can't go watching one of these a week. That's just not happening anymore. Oh my God. Okay, let's just got done. I love this fucking show. I am okay. That was I can't get this shit out. That was season 1, episode 3, the Temporal Edict. Fuck man, let's talk about it. Okay, literally just got done that. Incredible. I don't want to. I'm not going to talk too long about this one, which I'm sure everybody is either clicked off of me talking anyway, or is glad to know that I'm not going to be talking too much. I'm going to try to cut that stuff down. There's important things that I want to talk about, but this show, it has taken me not even 3 episodes. I knew this in the beginning of the first one. The characters are so endearing. They are so endearing. One of the great people on YouTube told me, and I'll give them credit down in the comment section, that this show initially, was too fast-paced and kind of too loosey-goosey, but then it became the heart of Star Trek. And I'm paraphrasing the comment that I received. And you know what? I honest to God, I think that is completely accurate. Because and if you look at my earlier reactions to the show, I was off-put by the speed in which it was being delivered. I wasn't expecting it. And it's just so rapid. And a lot of that has to do with the line delivery of Tawny Newsome and Jack Quaid as Mariner and Boimler. I mean, they are just rapid fire stuff. But once you get acclimated to that, you realize that these characters, are they giving you information quickly? Yes. Are you learning about them at an increased rate? Yes. Is that a detriment to the character development? Somehow, hell no. It is amazing to be I use that fire hose analogy where they just open it wide, bam, hit you in the face with all of this information, and somehow it sticks. And it is, what a testament to the writers, what a testament to the pacing. Everybody who's putting these shows together, it's just so expertly done. And I think at the heart of all of this, and it likens back to the comment, it's just love and passion that puts this project together. It can't be anything other than that, because I don't think it would work if you had people that were, again, very similar to what we had. If you're just going through the motions and doing the job and, rushing around to do these things in the production side, then you're going to get a bland, Spartan, soulless kind of product at the end of it. But if you are, doing the same thing, this rapid deployment, but it's done because you just got so much you want to do. And, that's the Boimler effect. The Boimler effect for me is the way that they do this show. And they never stop. They don't take buffer time. When you sit down to watch this show, you are going to be, pardon my French, fucking entertained from the second that you open your eyes and see that show, from the cold open, through the credits, through the story, up until the very end when they stop it. There is nothing but information, appreciation, love, and just here are the characters that we love, and we want you to love them as quickly as we love them in their creation. And with that, they couldn't do anything better. This is fantastic writing. Now, with that being said, and again, I promised at the end of the reaction that I was going to be watching another episode. Oh, I am. And I may very well I started early in the morning. This is an early Sunday morning when I'm recording this. And I want to get everything, I thought I'd get a jump on the day. I thought, I'll just do an episode of Lower Decks. That's not going to happen anymore. It's definitely going to be 2 or 3 episodes, because this show's too good. It's just too good. Okay. Loved everything that was going on. Temporal Edict. I thought, Temporal Edict, we're definitely going to have time travel. Oh my gosh, here it is. One of the classic Star Trek tropes, time travel, as done by Lower Decks. And they fucking knew that. They were like, people are going to read Temporal Edict and think time travel. Well, screw them, says the writers. And they are able to twist that into basically a scheduling snafu, which is absolutely genius. It's genius. And then to make it work the way that it did, again, and the one thing that I love so much about this too is I know that I must rewatch all of these shows when I have gotten through the original series, the animated series, and kind of strengthened, there's no way to go but up, strengthened my lore and knowledge of Star Trek, and then go back and catch these Easter eggs that, people will point out to me in the comments and say, hey, did you catch the fact that, the Vulcan had a goatee like the Mirror Universe? I haven't reached that point yet, but I know about the Mirror Universe, so it's not a spoiler, but, there are things like that are occurring, and I know that these episodes are dense with this, so I can't wait to go back and watch that, rewatch for that reason. So what pinged the most for me in this episode? We didn't have a lot of Tendi or Rutherford. It seems like they're being used to kind of flesh out the main plot, a little bit more often than not. Definitely Mariner and Boimler are the two, alpha characters of the group. As of right now, I would love to see more of Rutherford and Tendi, especially Tendi. We really haven't seen too much of Tendi through 3 episodes. With Rutherford, we really had that really great montage of him kind of working through each of the different, deciding whether or not he wanted to be in engineering just to not help out, but be with Tendi for the supernova, which again, that's something I want to get into. But that kind of segues into this. Oh no, don't do it, because Ransom is, while I appreciate the character and I like Ransom, love Ransom, what a, not a joke, but what a kind of a cookie cutter, this is what Starfleet thinks of first officers. Like they said, broad-shouldered and shiny hair. Mariner, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Oh, when she was like, oh, this is kind of hot. I don't want this to be hot. I can't look. And then she peeked around and she couldn't. And then he said, wow, that was kind of hot at the end. Don't you all do it, but do it. But do it, because if I'm cringy about it, that means you're doing something right. And so again, this show is absolutely fantastic. I think that, we got a couple hints from other crew members, we saw the Bolian take the spear, we live on a starship, nobody's dying from a spear wound. Right? Tawny Newsome, I would love to know every line that's ad-libbed. Again, I mentioned this in a thoughts or a reaction, episode 1 or 2. I forget it. I think it was 1 where I mentioned this. I saw in the Ready Room where they allow Tawny Newsome, whenever she goes in to record her voice lines, they give her pretty much free reign to ad-lib in some of these lines that she's given. And again, I'm not sure how early that was allowed, or not allowed, but how early they kind of evolved into letting her do that. Because normally you wouldn't. You go in and you do your line reads and that would be that. But she goes in and gives several different reads, several variances, and then she ad-libs her own stuff. And again, here's what you don't let somebody ad-lib specific lore-based Easter eggy type facts unless they know exactly what they're talking about, because if they're wrong more often than they're right, you're wasting time. If Tawny Newsome were spitting out erroneous facts as part of like a joke or things like that, it wouldn't work, because they would have to cut it, not be able to use it because obviously it's incorrect. That just speaks to the brilliance of the actor, that she is able to sit there and rattle off these specific facts that, Star Trek fans that are way more advanced than I am, that know every in and out, would be able to detect bullshit. They'd be able to say, no, she doesn't know what she's talking about. That's wrong. To have that level of accuracy that's going to be under that level of scrutiny, and to make the delivery so organic and so powerful and so fucking funny. Brilliance. And the fact that Jack Quaid has to play the straight man to Mariner's absolute insanity is, it's a chef's kiss. It is perfect. Anyway, everybody, I am so amped. I have got to go see the next episode. So again, if you want to join me over on Patreon, that episode will be up earlier than it will appear on YouTube, as will the one that you just watched. But, obviously, the Temporal Edict won't allow us to go back in time because buffer time and the Boimler effect, right? If you stuck around this long, my friends, do me a solid, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, or ring that bell for notifications for whenever we go live on YouTube with all of our Star Trek and sci-fi related content. But my friends, I hate to say my voyage continues, but this one, this one we're going to have to take a pause right now. But join me next time, my friends, for what is quickly becoming one of my very favorite Star Trek experiences. My friends, Vulcan roll, and I'll see you later.